We definitely felt like we could definitely make some noise in these playoffs. We was confident going into the playoffs. Just that happened. Just game that happened our way. That was a good team. They played good football, and we didn't play good enough. So that's what happens. We done kind of been through this enough times to know how that go. But we definitely felt like we could have went longer. We felt like we had a great team, and we still not happy about the season. But at the end of the day, it was a good team, and we know that, and kind of got to embrace that and then just move forward to whatever it is.
Yeah, not executing, not being disciplined enough. Just a lot of other factors, just we weren't ourselves either, and it showed.
Yeah, it's very disappointing because we had a special team, but then I look back, we was also young, so that played a huge part in this year. And the leaders like me need to lead these guys in a better way, in a more different way to take it to the next level. And that came up short, and it led to a loss early. So I put that on the leaders to lead this team, this young team, to the next level, and that's what we didn't do.
I don't want, and we don't want, what happened yesterday to overshadow the 6 months that we had together. We learned a lot about each other. We played damn hard every opportunity we got. It's just how this game works sometimes. If you don't win the championship, it always ends sour. And yesterday was up there, man. It was up there for me personally in my life, in my career. That was a frustrating game, frustrating feeling afterward. But we're on to next year, man. We are definitely on to next year.
We had a good team this year. I'm sure I'm not the first one to say it, but we had a good feeling about this team. We thought we had a very good team, and we just came up short. So yeah, it is what it is, and we got to move forward.
It's going to be a lot of changes for sure, defensive-wise, things that we need to be better on as a team in general. It's a lot of things that need to be changed for us to take that next step.
Yes, it makes it hard because when you're looking at locker room, we had every single thing we needed. I mean, every single thing from quarterback to running back to defense to offensive line. Everything was perfect to the second strings being really good, and we just couldn't put it all together. So that's really the disappointing thing in this whole season.
The past couple of years, we've had this discussion, right? So, like I said, it's not up to me. There's family, there's my future employer that we got to talk to, and like I said, if it's up to me, I'll come back every year. But obviously, it's not like that. So,
I do have a plan going in the off season on how I'm going to be able to spend more time with the guys that I know that'll be here. I want to be able to, communicate more and link up in the off season. Whether I bring guys down to California where I'm from, or maybe I go visit them. Something throughout the year, whether it's once a month or maybe a big 2 to 3 week time period in which we're all together, kind of before like a pre-training camp type of thing, to where we can be able to put some extra work in. That's where it matters to me, is when you know who your team is and the guys that are going to be there with you on day one. How can you accumulate more hours on your own time so that when you jump into your first day of training camp, you can hopefully avoid that preseason rust, I guess you could say.
So very disappointed. We didn't play the game the way it needed to be played, unfortunately, and we'll be working very hard trying to fix it. That's 3 years in a row that we haven't had success in the playoffs. Having said that, I was very proud of this football team and the players and the coaches. Every team has adversity throughout the season. Obviously, we had our share, but I did believe that we became a better football team in the 2021 squad.